Aztec warrior, Ferocious, Fernando Vargas. Former welterweight world champion and former junior middleweight champion of the world, Sugar, Shane Mosley.
All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules of the dressing room. I expect a good, clean fight. Give me good sportsmanlike conduct. Remember, guys, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Touch him up.
Shane says, I'll get by the early going and I'll catch up with this guy with boxing. And here we go. Mosley to the left, and in the brown trunks is Fernando Vargas. So Fernando said he was going to come across and tee up on him. He hasn't done that.
He did come across, but then he wasn't able to tee up.
But Mosley's got a 4-inch advantage, 74 to 70. Two cracking hard right hands. And Fernando, who's been kind of the angry young man all week, back was in the way. Maybe you got a better shot. Did Fernando land that right hand at all?
Fernando.
He's touching him up with the jab. Fernando misses. Fernando looks a lot tighter than this Shane.
And Mosley's been keeping it simple.
You know, when they measured him over at HBO, they said that Vargas had a 4-inch shoulder reach. I don't believe that.
Flashing some speed at him. And fortunately, their heads did not clash because that looks possible by some of the angles.
Well, he hasn't thrown a power shot yet, and Shane's holding him off with a jab. No uppercut on the inside. Shane looks like he worked out very vigorously in his dressing room in closing seconds now the first round. It's a very good first round for Shane Mosley. The bell ends the first round. Good boxing by Shane.
He didn't even have to move that much in the last round.
Pick his jab, his hands up, all right?
A little welt over the
body shot.
left eye of Fernando Vargas.
Mosley is supposed to be a mover. He stood in front of Vargas and took the round.
Let's see how this unfolds. Round number 2. It's scheduled for 12 rounds.
Stylistically with that, and did not take advantage.
Shane waited that time. You know, he beat a terrific boxer in Winky Wright.
Well, it's supposed to be a fight that's tailor-made for...
Taking on the chin that time. Left hook. Have fights of this quality. You get people from all over the world here. He's just not getting off, David. Shane is causing that because he's so busy when they do come together. But Vargas still not what I would call pressuring him. It's the right hand that I think is open for Vargas. He's going to land some more right hands. And as I say that, he buries a left hook to the right rib cage.
He needs to do something to change the tenor of this fight. As Vargas went low for the third time here, and Mosley up over the top with the right hand.
Game today, and a very tough guy to beat boxing, but Shane is outboxing him right now terrifically.
He is doing a paint job on him.
Now Shane loads up a couple of left hands with 30 seconds to go in the second round. Good boxing again by Shane. He loads up the right hand, but he doesn't shift Vargas. Now sliding around to the left in the blue trunks. He's getting off that right hand. I tell you, when Vargas throws his right hand, he drops his left. Vargas looks like, you know something, Dave, I think you're right. He looks like he's trying to get in position for a one-punch shot. Nice inside shot by Fernando that time.
Well, in some of Vargas's better fights, in the place where Vargas would want this fight to be held, he's beating Vargas on his home turf.
And Joe Cortez gives the first warning. Sneaky right-hand lead. There he is digging down.
But the fact that he's able to show that speed, being right in front of Vargas, and Mosley really doing a nice job in this round with the movement and making Vargas lunge at him.
Well, on my score sheet, with 2 rounds and 2 minutes gone of this round,
he's been able to throw one punch and turn a fight around, and he may need that type of magic tonight.
Well, good movement. Fernando hasn't caught him with anything. That was kind of a low blow, and they trade shots down. Talk about these six-pack abs.
Well, for Vargas, it starts with the body shots. He has to try to slow Shane Mosley's movement. He's faster on the inside as well.
That time he kind of got himself caught his end. Now here's Fernando opening up. And now we get a war. Closing seconds. And finally they open up. Look at this, both of them. That's the war we expected as they battle to the bell. But that was Mosley's round.
Use your jab too, champ. But look, you're starting to lean over it. I don't want you reaching for him at all.
And that is one where the numbers are adding up on the scorecards where Mosley's dominated.
Vargas, instead of, letting all of the talk that he did during the week he's going to, say something about it. Goes with the right hand lead, backs him up, but Shane has slowed down from the first 3 rounds and didn't shift Vargas at all. Questioning the power.
Make a run and get himself right into the fight. Mosley will have a second win, though.
This is the first round that I'm going to give to Vargas, I think.
Yeah, Vargas is working that body well, and
Mosley is making the mistake, when he throws that jab in kind of like a speed bag.
At some point.
And he might have a little bit of a second one right here. He landed a couple of shots right there.
Even close to the border, because that's the only way he can keep Mosley in front of him.
Below his chest level, and he's open for the right hand. Vargas saw it, but
and he's in a momentum mode right now. I'd say right now it's at least 50-50. So that's something that could factor in, but nonetheless, Vargas still has to gamble.
Well, there's Shane flicking out the left hand, which won't hold off Fernando. Fernando again investing downstairs. Shane very quick with the left hand in the face, but he's not getting a real good piece of him now. All right, this is the type of pressure he wanted to keep on Shane from the beginning. Mosley looks like he's, well, as I say that, Mosley loads up the windmill right hand. And he's open for the right hand. Fernando will be able to land it in a couple of rounds, I think.
He's not waiting as much as he was in the other rounds, and so now this fight is being waged more on even terms.
Here he is. He unleashes a barrage of punches there. Nothing really heavy, but here he is back downstairs. Every once in a while, you got to come upstairs with a power shot. And the chance go up for Mosley. I mean, Shane is so much quicker when they're both very fresh at the beginning. Maybe that's a smart move for Vargas instead of...
And this is his time of the fight to make his initial run at Mosley.
But he realizes it's there, and so does his corner.
In some fights, like the second Winky Wright fight, as he faded down the stretch.
Good jab, stiff right hand. I mean, Mosley lands shots in between, but I think Vargas had his best round of the fight. It's paying dividends now. Listen to the crowd's reaction.
When you're getting close, you stand right in front of him. Give him something. Give him something. Don't just stand right here, baby, okay? Just tighten him up. Just give him something. Now we can catch him with something.
The significant factor of those right hands, and they were clean right hands, it never shifted Vargas.
The kind of fight it was drawn up to be now.
Well, there's a sneaky right hand in there that almost caught Mosley.
Everything else is even.
There's another really good right hand that Shane landed, and it didn't chip Vargas at all.
One is that Mosley has stayed in front of Vargas and not fought badly on the inside, and two,
Fernando's hands are high. Oh, they're both right hands that time. This is scheduled for 12. Junior middleweights, 154-pound division. Dave told you the weights that they actually weighed in today. It was a tougher round all the way around for Shane. And you know, Dave, you're right about the body shots. And he can land it if he throws that right hand a little bit more. Left hook, that right hand just grazed the chin. If you get caught, both of them throwing right hands. If they land,
territory.
That's right. The problem is a lot of those punches that Mosley is throwing. Now, Mosley's winning this round all right. And as opposed to the first round of the fight, if we're starting the second half of the fight, you see that Vargas is a little bit busier now. All in this round whatsoever. He loads up that right hand power shot, but Shane comes back with a power shot of his own. We'll wait and see. That's what it's all about. Second half of the fight now.
He's getting Mosley where he wants, and the question is whether he'll take advantage. And again, he keeps going to the body.
Mosley still, I get the idea he wants to load up a right hand shot in there.
And Vargas landing some good shots. He's landed the heavier shots. And we're going to have Vargas again continues to push Mosley back, and I think the determining factor now.
Losing the first 3 rounds, but still investing. There's the right hand that throw again.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job in backing up like this. But he will have to battle the perception. Could be the aggression by Vargas if it's everything else is even.
It's not a scoring dilemma for me because Shane's outworked him in this round.
He's a weight class higher.
Even that one that looked good to the crowd afar, up close here, you people watching at home.
And halfway through, Mosley has 89 punches landed to 86 for Vargas. He's thrown many more punches.
I mean, both guys in tremendous physical condition. Shane very fast. The closing seconds, they both want to finish strong and try to steal these rounds. And then Shane taking the advantage. There it is, out of order. Mosley win that round? I get Mosley out in front by 2 points still.
There's the right hand by Vargas coming through after the Mosley jab.
and find that straight right hand behind it.
Round 8.
And make sure when you're throwing your right hand.
You know Mosley wants it as bad as he possibly can, and Fernando predicted a knockout. In the blue trunks with the silver trim, Shane Mosley, former 3-time world champ. Fernando Vargas, who just cracked him with the left hook in the brown. And all Shane has to do is exactly what he's doing, and that's sneaky with the half Fernando Vargas and trying to get that left hand through. But Vargas, to me, is landing cleaner punches.
The class of fighter he is, because Vargas had a run going, and he's taking it away.
To the left side of the jaw of Shane. You know something, Dave? You're right. I think he definitely feels a sense of desperation.
Not the battle of perceptions that Vargas is outworking him.
Well, I don't see Vargas is outworking him at all.
Because of Mosley's speed. But Mosley has been in front of Vargas a good part of this fight.
Shane Mosley keeps the pressure on, but it's interesting the way he keeps the pressure on. Shane's left cheek is bulging from some of the shots, and then there's the left hand. Now, you talk about conditioning, hey, we're in round 9, and there's been a furious pace to this fight. And this is where you would expect to see the younger fighter catch up with him. Below his chest, and he's open for the right hand, but Fernando hasn't taken advantage of it, except for one occasion I can recall. And he's at a stage where Fernando's eyes closing up so that he can crack him without being...
A couple rounds ago, there are going to be a couple of runs by each guy.
Oh, look at that right hand, Dave. That would have knocked out guys.
And you see Mosley also, when he digs in, he drops the other hand, whichever punch he's throwing.
But Shane moves his head and doesn't take the full brunt. Now you got to hit with a pretty good left hand.
Oh, he's nailing him with that. Vargas can't see the right hand
No, he
all the
can't.
way. The time is getting thin. Mosley's getting those right hands in, and you have to worry about the doctor stopping it, the referee stopping it.
See, Fernando still working as hard as he can. Every time he does something good, he apparently doesn't have the power to knock him out. But he's hitting him an awful lot. He's looking to land the right hand on top of that eye again. Vargas tries to walk him down, get him back on his heels. There's the right hand there again. Remember Vargas' history, two pretty good left hands there. Pinpoint punching.
That's a nasty shutting eye here on Vargas, and Mosley crunches it with the right hand. And he tried with 2 other shots to get there.
Was the doctor talking to the commissioner, Mark Ratner? Are they stopping this fight? No. He's got to do something serious here. I heard Joe Cortez say, Fernando, I'm here to protect you.
And they have to be concerned about the safety, so this is a really big issue, and Mosley has to make the case. He's trying to make the case.
Hasn't been able to shift him, hasn't been able to knock him down, but he's making him pay with the amount of shots. Joe Cortez will stop this fight, I believe. Anyway, he just can't see, Dave. Top of it again. Shane Parr, he can't see at all. Joe's ready to stop this fight right now. And Shane realizes that too as he loads up the right hand again.
He knows it.
There it is. There it is. That's it. That's going to be it. It's all over. He landed the right hand that you were looking for, and when he did, it gave Joe Cortez the excuse. Here we go. Here's Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the Mandalay Bay of Las Vegas, the official time, 1 minute, 22 seconds of round number 10. The winner by TKO victory, Sugar Shane